All right, guys, at this point, as MOPAR owners, we've got to take some accountability for what happens to our cars. Whether you drive a Charger, Challenger, Hellcat, Scatpack, RT, Durango, TRX, Trackhawk, whatever you drive, we got to start taking some accountability. It's 2023. Cars are still being stolen out here. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a 2019 Dodge Charger Scatpack in Octane Red, and I'm looking at a 2020 Dodge Charger Wide Body in black. Both of these cars were stolen this past weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. I understand that you want your car to look good, you want it to sound good, you want all that stuff, you want the tint, you want the graphics, you want the exhaust. I get all that. But before you do anything, you need to be putting some sort of security on your car. At this point, I can't even blame thieves for taking our cars. Our cars have been stolen since 2015. Nothing has changed, nothing will change. They're going to keep doing it. At some point, as MOPAR owners, we have to take accountability and say, you know what? It's not them, it's me. When I first bought my Hellcat, that next week, literally, I got my Hellcat on a Saturday. By Wednesday, I had an appointment to get a full-blown security front to back on my car. Before I did tint, before I did rims, exhaust, anything to my car, I had a full-blown security system, front to back, top to bottom, inside and out. At this point, guys, we may be the problem as MOPAR owners, not everyone around us that's trying to steal our cars. And it's time we take some accountability for this. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here, man, with another video. So as you can tell, I'm in a car that makes us a car blog. You already know what's going down. When I come around, let's get into it. I've got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you are in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at a beautiful 2019 Octane Red Dodge Charger Scatpack. Beautiful. I'm looking at a 2020 Dodge Charger Scatpack Wide Body in all black. You know I love all black Chargers. What do both of these cars have in common? They're fast, they're loud, big engines, and they're stolen. They are no longer with the original owner. Both of these cars were stolen in Charlotte, North Carolina this past weekend. I'm not blaming anybody. Now let me set the table here before I even get started. I'm not blaming anybody for having their car stolen. And I know that shit hurts. I can only imagine. My Honda Civic back in the day, my first car when I was in high school, got stolen. And when I tell you I walked outside and my baby was gone, my heart sunk. I started making up all kinds of excuses in my head. Like, hold on, did I let my homeboy drive it? Did somebody come and pick it up? Let me go through my text messages. It was stolen. And God knows what people were doing in that car. I actually got it back. But God knows what they were doing in that car. There could have been all sorts of DNA in my car. But anyway, I understand that that shit hurts and I know it sucks, but guys, our cars have been the top 5, top 10 most stolen cars since 2015. Nothing has changed. Dodge hasn't updated a damn thing on our cars as far as security is concerned. They give us bigger superchargers. They give us bigger engines. They give us a wider body. They actually took things away. They took away our fog lights on the Scats and the Cats. Well, the Scats anyway. But they haven't given us anything because at the end of the day, it's really not their problem. Once they sell it and it's yours, whatever happens to it, that's your responsibility. And I'm saying that to say at some point, and I'm not blaming anybody for their car being stolen. I understand that everyone's pockets are different. But at the same time, if you can afford a $45, $55, $65, $80, $90, $100,000 car, whether you're buying a Hellcat or not, let me brighten you guys up a little bit. I apologize. If you can afford one of those cars, something tells me you should have $500 to $1,000 laying around the house somewhere to go and get a legitimate full-blown car security on it. And I'm not blaming people that got their cars stolen. I'm not blaming you because everyone's living situation is different. A lot of people in the comments, the first thing they say is, well, you should have a garage. I understand that not everybody has a garage. There are some people that have legitimate single-family homes that don't have a garage, and it's not because they live in an apartment or they live at mom's house or in a college dormitory or anything like that. Their house just doesn't have a garage, which I can understand. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of us live in gated communities, so we don't have garages. I get that. But at the end of the day, a garage, you know, that shouldn't be the only criteria for owning one of these cars. If you got a garage, you're good. the first thing that you guys should do, you already know the times that we're living in. These cars have been top 5, top 10 most stolen cars since 2015. Before you put tint on your car, before you chop the exhaust, before you throw graphics on the car, before you go and get subs and speakers in your car, get some sort of security, man. Right? Get some sort of security. Get something. When I reposted both of these cars being stolen, because both of these guys hit me in the DM and they was like, hey man, my car just got stolen. Can you repost this for me, man? Get the word out. No problem at all. I got no problem helping folks. You know, people work hard for their cars. I reposted it. A lot of people was in my DMs like, at this point, it's not even the thief's fault. It's the owner's fault. Like, a lot of people were like that. A lot of people are getting tired of seeing me reposting cars that have been stolen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are looking at it like, at some point, you got to take accountability as the owner. Like, you riding around here with $1,000 Scatpack B emblems on the side of your car. You're riding around sitting on 4Gs. You know what I'm saying? 4G autos, 22, 24s. I hear that exhaust, right? You got the pipes chopped. That's $350, $400, depending on where you go. I see the 5-inch tips. That's not stock. Once again, $300 and $400 and $500 wherever you go. But somehow or another, people's cars are getting stolen every weekend. And then I got to repost them. I got no problem reposting. Like I said, I want to help. But at some point, guys, in the MOPAR community, we got to take accountability. Like, this is just the times that we live in. I only drive this car at certain times of day and certain places. You know, and even when I do, I've got security from top to bottom, which is why I'm having electrical issues in my car now. Because I got so much bullshit on it. Like, you know, it's all messed up, right? But I bought my car, I took delivery of my car on a Saturday, and you guys were there with me. Took delivery of it on a Saturday. By Wednesday, I had an appointment at Tunes Car Stereo for a brand new full interior exterior security system. Like, I wasn't playing around. Before I even got tint on my car, before I did tint, exhaust work, any sort of graphics and decals, it didn't even have Knockout 360 on the side of my car. I got a security system on it. Now, I understand that everybody's pockets are different. You know, not everybody has $1,000, $1,500 laying around, depending on what type of security you get. I understand that, but the fact still remains. If you can afford a 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 car, something tells me you should have a disposable amount of 500 to 1,000 somewhere to secure that this car is in fact going to be there in the morning when you wake up. And at this point, we got to take some sort of accountability as MOPAR owners. Like, you know, we've seen every single type of MOPAR stolen. We've seen Trackhawk stolen, TRX stolen, Chargers and Challengers, obviously, Durango Hellcat stolen. Like, come on. At this point, we know that anybody's car can be stolen. Anybody's car can be broken into, including mine. I don't take chances. I'm not that guy. I don't want you guys for 1 second to think that I'm above it all, because I am absolutely not. Every time I take my car somewhere and I look back at it like, damn, I may never see that damn car again. Just like you do. Even though I got all the security in the world, you never know who's trying to break into your car. Jason Bourne could be breaking into my car, for all I know. Really want a Hellcat, and it's like, I'm going to take my time with his shit. You know? But at the end of the day, I still have some sort of peace of mind because I got something on top of it protecting it. A couple things, actually. You know? Like, I'm just getting tired of seeing it, man. Going into 2023, like, at this point, I hate to use these words. I hate to say this, but it's almost no excuse as to why these cars are being stolen. Like, we already know what the game is. We already know what people want to do with these cars. There's no secret. You go into the wrong neighborhood, not even the wrong neighborhood, man, but you just could be anywhere and your shit gets stolen. Like, I had to go downtown Charlotte. What was it, Tuesday? It was broad daylight. It was like 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. So, you know, everybody and their mom is working. I'm still not driving my Hellcat because then I had to park it in an underground, or not a parking deck, and go and handle my business. And I'm like, no, I'm still not driving my Hellcat. I took my daily, my Jeep. Like, I'm not even taking that chance. Do I want to show it off? Yeah, it was a beautiful day. I just got my car washed. But I was like, no, I'm not even taking that chance. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not taking my car downtown and parking it in a parking garage where God knows who can do God knows what to it and have plenty of time to do it. And then I mess around and not have a signal on my phone because my car is under a bunch of concrete in a parking deck, And then before I know it, by the time I get back, my car is on bricks or it's not there at all. I'm not even taking that risk, you know? And that's the way you got to treat it. Like, you almost have to drive these cars like they're specialty cars. I understand they're Dodges, MOPARs, Chrysler products, whatever you want to call them. I understand that they're sedans, so, you know, you can take your family or your people from A to B. I get all that, but at the end of the day, they're highly sought after and highly stolen. Like, at this point, guys, it's you know, and I hate to use these words, it's no excuse for these cars to be stolen anymore. You got to have something on it. Right? Now, in the event that you don't have $1,000, $500, $300 to throw at security, which I find hard to believe, get you some CarLock. Like anything. This right here, $45. Right? Engine start, vibration detection, vehicle moved, GPS 24/7, all from your phone. All the notifications come to your phone. A lot of people don't like spending money on car security, which to some degree I actually understand that. A lot of people just want to, I'm sorry, I'm sitting here. I apologize, guys. I didn't get a chance to make this video until late. But a lot of people look at it like, it's my car. I don't want to spend money on something that doesn't make a lot of noise, or it's not flashy, or doesn't make my car faster. I actually do understand that. Like, I had a hard time coming off of the money that I came off of for my security system. But at the end of the day, it was like, if I don't, I can put all that flashy, loud shit on my car and then come out one day and my car is gone. So let me go ahead and bite the bullet and put this money into the security system, this engine kill switch, all this stuff, so that I can at least have a car to come out to. But I understand a lot of people want to, you know, do the flashy, fun stuff first, but it's one of those things like you got to prioritize what's first, you know. And I'm just getting tired of seeing stolen Chargers and Challengers, man. I'm getting tired of getting that DM to repost and be on the lookout. Every time I hop in my Charger, my head's on the swivel, because either I'm looking for, that sound like gunshots. I don't think it was. I got my head on the swivel because I'm worried about people trying to steal my shit, but I'm also looking out for other people whose cars have already been stolen, and I'm trying to ID their shit. And I'm looking at Chargers and Scatpacks like, hold on, does that look familiar? Is that so-and-so's Charger? So it's just like, guys, like, you got to prioritize what's first and what's most important first. When you get one of these cars, and I don't care if it's a Scat, a Cat, a Demon, a SXT, a RT, a SE, get some security. Get something on these cars, for these cars, for real. Don't be out here naked. I understand you want to make it loud, you want to make it look cool, you want to make it go fast. I get all that. But what's the point of having that if you don't have a damn car to begin with, because it's been stolen? Get some sort of security on your car. I've already shown you examples. I mean, how many times have I been making these CarLock videos? How many times have I been recommending CarLock? How many times have you seen me do this? Throw this box right up in your face. I'm not just trying to push the brand, but shit actually works. I have it on my car as we speak. Come on now, like, look at that. First notification down there. What's that say? Security enabled? Is that what it says? Security enabled? As I'm making this video 18 minutes ago. Look at that. Everything that I do in this damn car comes to my phone. Acceleration, acceleration, acceleration. Apparently I've been accelerating too much in this car. Auto lock, security enabled. You need something. If you don't want to bite the bullet and drop $1,000 for a CompuStar full security system, or a Viper, or one of them security systems, I get it. $50, you know, one-time fee of $50. Use my code Knockout360 for a discount. The holidays are here. But for real, guys, like, I'm, you know, I hate to say that I'm getting tired of making these videos, but it's just like, at this point, we already know what to expect. There should be no surprises when it comes to these cars. So with that being said, let's take the necessary steps to secure our investment, our car. Do something, right? You go out, you get your, today's a Friday. You go out, you get your Scat, your Cat on a Friday. You need to have some sort of security on it by the following Friday, something. Whether it's CarLock, CompuStar, Viper, something. Even an old school wheel lock. Put one of them, people laugh at me. I remember back in college on my Honda Civic, after my Honda had gotten stolen, every time I parked my car, I had a wheel lock. And I remember these girls were next to me. I was at a CC's Pizza, getting some pizza. And I I had hopped in the car and these girls were parked in the car beside me, and they saw I had a wheel lock, and that was back when you had the key and you put it in the wheel lock, and you know, you would do it like that because you could pull the wheel lock out and extend it so that it was universal. It could fit anybody's steering wheel. You put the key in it, crunch it down, and then throw it in the back seat. I remember they were laughing at me. I didn't care because I knew that my car was going to be there and it wasn't going to get stolen. So, I mean, even if you got to go old school and get you an old school wheel lock, do what you got to do. Do what works for you and your budget. But do something. Don't be out here naked. As always, guys, it's Benny Boy Knockout 360, man. Let's stop this stolen MOPAR shit. I love these cars. There's nothing wrong with these cars. In no way, shape, form, or fashion am I telling you not to get a MOPAR. Get a MOPAR. These cars are extremely reliable. I love these cars. I bought 3 of them. I love them so much I bought 3 of them. And I got a Jeep, another MOPAR at that. I really like MOPAR. But you know, like I know, Dodge don't give a damn about your car being stolen or not. It's not their problem. It's not their responsibility. Because 9 times out of 10, your Charger gets stolen, you're probably just going to go out and get another Charger. Like everybody that I know that has had their Charger stolen and were serious MOPAR heads went and got another Charger. And they upgraded, so they're paying more for it. Right?
I didn't get that. Could you?
Chill out, shawty. You know what I'm saying? They had a Scatpack, it got stolen, they took the insurance money, and they went and got a Hellcat. So it's like, Dodge, know you're coming back because you're not going to get what you're getting in MOPAR anywhere else. You know? So they don't give a damn because it's a return customer situation. Like, you're coming back. It's a vicious circle. So you got to care. You have to care about your automobile and your investment. So stop being cheap, guys. Get out there and get something in your car, on your car, whatever. Having a garage is not enough. It's not enough. It's a lot, but it's not enough. All right, now let's do something, guys. Let's protect our investments. And I know you guys are getting tired of me making these videos. I'm getting tired of making them myself. But for real, take accountability for it. It's not their fault if you're just putting it on a plate and handing it to them. Here you go. Brand new Scat, yours. As always, guys, it's Benny Boy Knockout 360, man. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.